Good day, folks. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Trevor and I am your one-armed bandit in the bush. In today's episode, I am going to be giving you an update on what I've done with Pumbaa, specifically on the skid plate. I've installed a engine skid plate from RCI. Now, this project is an extremely interesting one. It was a fun project to do for the simple reason is that, putting an engine skid plate in is not necessarily the easiest of one-hand tasks to do, but with a little bit of perseverance, we managed to get through it. What you're not going to see on this video is the funny part, because what I really had to do to get that skid plate in underneath that engine was I had to crawl under the vehicle on my back. I had the skid plate positioned just between my legs where I could reach it. And I then had to pull the skid plate onto my torso, across my hips and my knees. And what I then had to do was sort of a pelvic thrust to get this thing up. And I put my leveling blocks underneath the skid plate to hold it up and use the jack on one side just to kind of keep it steady and balanced. From there on in, it wasn't really as difficult as I'd anticipated, thanks to some locking washers that were able to hold bolts in place that otherwise would have been a very, very, very difficult task, if not a big cleanup job afterwards, given how much sticking I would needed to have done with either with tapes or with some forms of putty to hold bolts in place, particularly when they're pointing upwards, so that I can get a nut and washer on the top end of that and then try to tighten it. So here we go. Watch this one. Really cool video, and we'll see you in the next one. And by the way, if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing with a gazillion of your closest friends.
Anyway, so that's what it's going to look like once you got that washer on. This one here I still need to do. So I'll just get that washer connected up, and then the two big ones on the back will come next. All right, so what I've done is I've connected these back bolts, and they're going to go up and in first to try and secure them. And then, of course, I have these three up here. But problem number one is I can't find what happened to the washer for that. So either it shipped one short, or I've already gone and lost the washer, and I cannot find it anywhere in this work area. So the big thing is now, can I get this thing in under there by myself, and can I hold it up? Let's see how it goes. All right, so there we go. I've connected the back up, and I was just using my blocks to stand them on. That's obviously my leveling blocks. Now I'll move around to the front and see if I can get the front side connected. So there we go. Installed, tighten it up at the back. Secures up the top there. Come all the way down. Sorry for the moving. I'm going to have to cut that, I think. There we go. So that's viewed from the back. So this is a view from the front. If I drop down, you will see all the extra protection that we got now. Trying to block the sun, but
So there you go, folks. That concludes this install, and we are now ready to get her back out on the trail. So stay dialed for more action coming up.